You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
Well, that few seconds there. We are the champions, my friends. I didn't hear you one again. And that's how it goes today. Be championship day. Finally, the day has arrived to crown a champion. My name is Simon, as usual, for another blockbuster of a series. I'm joined by faculty here today for another epic day. The Ultimate Hub Esports Elite Tournament, the best of the 32 players. We've narrowed it down to the final four. Final four, just 4 players, and one of these 4 are going to walk away with that cash prize. I'll tell you guys later. But welcome to the stream. This is where the battle will go down. We'll be starting our very first game very shortly. Faculty, you're welcome.
Charlie, thank you.
But how do you see the tournament so far? Since like the best 32 went in, would you consider this one as possibly the best tournament that has gone down for 24?
Oh yeah, definitely. This has been.
Why you feel say this one be the best?
Say this one will be more competitive. Yeah, that's why it's one of the best tournaments.
Certainly, and I feel like the person who actually goes on to win this one might certainly be crowned like one of the best around, and that's why a lot of people are tipping some of the best players to go on and win this one. For the last 4 players standing, if you haven't heard already, we've got 2 unbeaten players with no blemish on their record. Montana N1 come from Campbell Records Esports, and just to show their dominance this year for Campbell, there's another player from there as well. Mbappe, he's done so well to keep his record clean, and the other 2 who will be starting very soon. K-Boy from After 6 Esports, Wise Mass. Out of these 4 players, who will they surprise you say he did last for right now?
K-Boy.
I knew he was going for K-Boy. For all of you in the chat, who is the biggest surprise this year? Who didn't you expect to make the top 4? Let me know what you think. I'll be reading a few of the messages out. Why didn't you expect K-Boy to be here?
I've not seen gameplay before. Yeah, so like I make sure. So you see the boys we did a scene inside we know one about it. So if new person come, it be hard to you can overcome we did a series already. What are you talking about? Yeah.
But out of all of the K-Boy in games we you watch, because some of them they main production, like the one he just beat Dels a couple of days ago, and the ones they main production. Which game impressed you? Make you say nah, the K-Boy he really play.
Or against Dels, because Dels day form.
Certainly, because the kind of form then Dels day.
Yeah.
Where it takes sure.
But as I watch it, then Dels in here as he say Charlie, the guy they play. So and they expect say like it will give Wise Mass more like how they call him.
Tough time.
Yes.
Certainly. But for K-Boy going into this one, he's riding on that momentum of beating Dels earlier. But for Wise Mass, he didn't get it easy as well. Before coming here, he had to beat Big Ups, who was also on top 4 coming into this one. The Roots Esports, man. This season, They look like Wise must not really win big tournaments, but every single time you hear about the best players in Ghana, Wise must be named inside, and he'll be facing K-Boy pretty shortly in the start of this series. It is the After 6 Esports Ultimate Hub Elite Tournament powered by Ultimate Battle. Remember that we'll be having the first of the 2 games, the streams right here on Ultimate Battle, and then for the finals, we'll be switching over to After 6 Esports. Our partners for this one, the Esports Association of Ghana, the VGA Esports Show, Ultimate Hub, and Canvic Records Esports. Well, that's the end of the talking, guys. We'll be taking our first break. When we are back, we'll certainly be getting into the first round of games. K-Boy versus Wiseman's first leg coming up soon. Remember that it's do or die affair. They are both in the loser brackets. Anyone who loses will have to exit the tournament. The one who wins gets to go to loser bracket final and will face either Montana or Mbappe. Let's get it, guys. Our first break of the day. When we are back, we'll bring you the showdown. K-Boy versus Wiseman.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters, let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters, let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one.
The final match day is here. We've got a loser bracket matchup which could determine who gets into loser bracket final. Wise Mars versus K-Boy is live. Predictions are open, guys. Remember, if you get the prediction right, 50 Ghana cedis is yours. Wise Mars will be looking to continue that winning streak that he's on in that loser bracket. He was in the loser bracket for quite a very long while, but it seems like maybe, just maybe, he could make that loser bracket final here today, but he's coming up against someone that a lot of people didn't expect to be here. Can he certainly ride that wave is the big question for K-Boy. The After Six man will be looking to make a lot of noise here today. K-Boy already on the attack pretty early. Oh, all right. Now you have a lot of people scratching heads, and I saw Wise Man, they're scratching a few of them right there. But K-Boy certainly has made his presence known. What a start we've got to the game already. Charlie be like K-Boy, no can play.
The guy they on it. You know they see him face screen top.
Yeah, it make a kind of weather small. No,
Wow.
no smiles.
No smile.
No smiles.
Kid mode
It's seriousness only, and I think there's a smirk on Wise Man's face. Maybe that first start just shook him, but this is what the tournament is all about. We've seen guys who've had slow starts. We've seen guys who are lethargic from the beginning, and usually the game punishes them. Well, this time around it is After Six's K-Boy who draws first blood in our loser bracket semi-final. This tournament, powered by Ultimate Battle and After Six Esports, has given us thrills to enjoy. It has had a lot of people call it the best tournament this year in Ghana. And you can't just dispute the fact, because the best of the 32 players were around and they've really put on a spectacle for us. And today on the final match day, I'm not expecting anything different. Rawful. High press from Wise Mars. He could get this equalizer pretty early.
This is Wise Mars.
We've already been blessed with attacking display very, very early in the game, and Wise Mars already responding. We call Wise Mars one of the best attackers in the game, but I think that was slightly poor defending from K-Boy.
Yeah, Wise Mars is one of the best attacking for the game. This game, if Jay Montana for there, it be Wise Mars.
Wow, what a statement.
Yeah, serious.
I figure choice go do that conversation.
No, it be Wise Mars. I play Wise Mars as they say, Charlie. No, Charlie. The guy, the way they think is different.
Well, certainly he thinks differently, but look, K-Boy on this level now, every single attack looks like he's going to score. Wise Mars on the defensive end hasn't been as good too. This game just looks like a basketball game at this point. You score, I score. It's already a 3-goal thriller. I know 3 goals is not a thriller at the start, but hey, just 12 minutes in, 2-1. For those of you guys who have gotten their predictions in and you didn't have both players to score, start changing them, because we are a minute away from the prediction lines being closed, guys. Loser bracket. Another goal might just go in, just had 2 more touches with the step overs. But as you'd expect, Wiseman's already looking for a way to respond. This game is looking like one that will have a very hefty scoreline on the aggregate scoreline when we are done. Rawful for K-Boy. Now, K-Boy's the setup for me, I think, is very, very good. We can all understand why Erling Haaland is on that wing, and he's paired him with R9 Ronaldo. I think that's possibly the best pair up front. I don't see a lot of people use R9 this year, which is shocking, but for K-Boy, he's certainly working wonders. Hold it. On that byline, we've already seen a couple of ball rule scoops from the After Six man already, and it's paid dividends. Can it prove to open the way again? That time, the driven pass just couldn't get to Mbappe, but I like what I'm seeing from K-Boy this early start, really putting the pressure on Wiseman. So you can tell that the Root Esports man has been alerted of the danger that K-Boy poses in this game. Konate. At the back, you'll find Bellingham. Llorente. Interesting player logs from Wiseman, just bait his opponent into thinking that pass will go there, but you keep possession of the ball with Llorente. Wiseman in another dangerous position. This is where he causes mayhem. Unsuccessful on that occasion, but you can tell now the flow of the game is coming. Like, both of them are now settled with the flurry of the goals in the first 12 minutes. Kind of feel like both players are settling. K-Boy is now owning possession a bit, and Wiseman is getting into those attacking spaces that we know he can get to. Rude hold it for K-Boy this time around.
Ali would hold it for right back. Hey, wicked.
It'd be interesting, of course. We don't see it too many times.
I
It'll be more times we see that thing. But what be your opinion on that? Because defensively, maybe he won't be the best, but of course, if they try to defend the likes of Haaland and Co.
would hold it. If you spy in stat, you go figure I know the finish on the but Charlie.
You dey feel-
In game, eh?
And Ronaldo, this could be 3-0. That was a crucial block from Rudillet on the other end. And just as faculty said, this guy's a defensive monster. He's already putting in defensive shift for Ice Mass. And you get on the break with R9. Already 30 minutes gone in the game, and you just can't keep your eyes off this one. Chances are coming at every minute. And we've got our eyes glued to this game. Hold it. We'll win it back. As Wise Mass will go on the break. Haaland. Look, forget about me saying that the game has settled. It hasn't settled. Like I'm still seeing loose possessions. I'm seeing hastiness in the attack. Everybody wants to get in front and score goals. This is a proper attacking fixture, this one. Zidane. Look, he's playing like almost 4 midfielders in the game because I've seen Zidane, I've seen Hullet, I've seen Yaya Toure, and I've seen Bellingham. That's very, very interesting. And one key thing that they've all got is the height. Bellingham has got height, Yaya Toure has got height, Ruud Hullet certainly has got height. That's why Cable has deployed him in that right back spot. But Zidane playing on the wing, is this something that you'd advise in this game?
I'll say Pep Guardiola. The Pep Guardiola, they in here more times.
They mix things up.
Yeah, then go help him.
Zidane is playing the midfield, but he's very, very wide with the setup that K-Boy has got. And it's interesting because Zidane also has a little bit of height to him, but he's partnered him with is it Kylian Mbappe on that right hand side. So it's not a bad pair at all. For Weissmans, it's R9. I think he's playing R9 on the right, and then he's got Erling Haaland through the middle. So it's a different setup with how both of them have decided to line up here today. And it's one interesting one to keep an eye out for. 3 minutes ago, as we approach the end of proceedings in the first half, earlier on, K-Boy striking very early. Weissmans with a response, but Weissmans' defense just hasn't looked good today. And K-Boy still leading by 2-1. Renard will try to play it across as that first half will come to an end. Do you think K-Boy has surprised Weissmans with how early he scored?
Oh, yeah. K-Boy attack this game. K-Boy attack very serious. Wow, to be honest.
But like, you see, when you look at the two guys and the sharpness of the attack, you kind of feel like both guys have had it, but the defenses have not been there so far.
Yeah, I would say Weissman is not really that good in defending, but when it comes to attack, Weissman is good. But as for K-Boy, I haven't studied his gameplay, so I can't really tell.
Certainly, but for K-Boy, the performance that really sticks in my brain is that second leg performance against Del, especially that second half. Del put a little bit of pressure on him. He was able to hold it back, and if he can put up such a performance in the second half that we're about to see, I kind of feel like he might just walk away a victor in game one. But remember, we have 2 games. It's home and away for both of the players. So certainly K-Boy has got to put in 100% shift. Mind you, if you just joined, this is the After 6 Esports Ultimate Hub Elite Tournament powered by After 6 Esports and Ultimate Battle. We have our winners shortly. The guys who haven't had any blemish on their record so far, they've been excellent. Montana and Mbappe, the 2 teammates, well, we'll see them in action pretty shortly. But remember that the winner of this game will face the loser of that game into that loser bracket final. Predictions for that game, Montana versus Mbappe. If you had to pick one right now, where would you go?
Oh, definitely Montana.
It seems like everybody wants to go Montana's way. So you can't blame them. The kind of performances he's put in, like the kind of stuff that the Calvin man has done this year is just mind blowing. But I know with how good Mbappe has been in this tournament, it should be a very, very fun one to watch. We'll kick off the second half. In this one, K-Boy still narrowly leading by that 2 goals that he got earlier in that first half. Highlight for Weissmans. First time 2 balls, though, it has quieted down a bit in this tournament. I haven't seen it too many times. Where I saw it actually was the crossover tournament with Choice Badger when he faced Guy Kobe. Like, he spun that so many times. You felt like every single chance that he got, he wanted to get the over the top 2 ball one time to just split open that defense. Let me get to the predictions a bit. Dennis says Weissman is going to win 4-2. Well, that will take a strong comeback in the second half if that is to happen. Squadada says Wiseman's winning 3-1. I'm sorry, Squadada, but your bet can't be that. Visa is predicting this one to end 3-3. That's a viable one, actually. The way both guys are scoring, it won't surprise me at all if it certainly ends in 3-3. Skate Terror says Wiseman will pick up the win 4-2. And Prince Bokete says Wiseman will win this one 5-2 as well. Pada's also going for K-Boy to win 4-2. Zenas is predicting Wiseman to pick up the win 3-1. The last time we were live, nobody won the predictions. What's happening? Hopefully today we'll get some winners because there are a lot of games to go through. K-Boy on the attack. Now, first time he's going on the attack in the second half. It's a different half now that we are seeing a lot. I think it's calmer now. Both guys are certainly settled. We are seeing the non-risky passes being played, the ones that cannot break the lines, but the safe one so far for K-Boy. Well, this might be considered a risky one. Well, the Magidi spin cancel almost breaking through that defense. Look, when we speak of skill moves this year, if you had to list 3 skill moves that you must have or you must know how to perform, what do you think those 3 skill moves should be?
Step over.
Step over 1.
Reverse elastical.
Reverse elastical should be key.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then?
Magidi spin cancel.
Magidi spin cancel over the ball rule.
Yeah.
Nah, I disagree heavily. What do you guys think in the chat? Magidi spin cancel or ball roll this year? Because I feel like the ball roll is so basic that almost anybody on the pitch can do it. I think it's a 2-star skill move or so. Maybe it's only your goalkeeper that can perform the ball roll, but it's so basic that you've got to have it. But faculty says the Magidi spin cancel, it's a key one to watch. We've already seen K-Boy deploy it, and it's worked in some scenarios, but because it's a 5-star skill move, I don't really want to bank on the fact that everybody will be having 5-star skillers on their team. So even if you have a 4-star skiller for the ball rule, you can pull it off. But let me know what you guys think. You could also give a huge shout to the ball rule scoop. That combination isn't bad as well. We've also seen Wiseman pull that off in this game to hold it. Trying to find Mbappe with that pass, but that K-Boy now just not giving those crisp passes that he was getting earlier on in the game. Haaland on that wing for Wiseman. He's not the player that I'm sure Wiseman's wanted on the wing, trying to get the ball or the cross into the 18-yard area. When you've got Erling Haaland in your team and you're playing him on the wings, this is where I disagree heavily with getting Erling Haaland on the wings, because if you're attacking from his side and you want to get a cross in, and that means you won't have the luxury of Erling Haaland on the end of the cross. So I prefer to have him in the middle so he can peel off the defenders, and when the cross is coming from left or right, then certainly you can have Erling Haaland just kind of contest that ball sometimes when it goes in. Rudolitz, the man deployed in that right back spot in this game. K-Boy is doing something that we haven't seen a lot in this tournament. Zidane. K-Boy holding on to possession very, very well. And Wiseman still very resolute at the back. Rolfo. You're seeing a lot of that controlled dribbling now from K-Boy. When he gets into those positions where, like, you're mixing and matching, you're trying to figure out whether you should speed boost, whether you should give a really direct pass or something. You can just hold on to that control sprint dribbling. They can open up spaces for you. Interesting reverse elastical on the 10. Wiseman's unable to beat his marker. We are down to the last 15 in-game minutes for this one. Still K-Boy holding on to the lead. Now the goals have dried up in the second half, but it was kind of expected. When games start in the manner in which this game did, you'd expect that at a point in time it will certainly cool off. Konate for Wiseman, who's still not yet imposed himself onto this game that, like, a lot of people would be expecting him to. Rolfo for Bellingham in the midfield. This could be a promising situation for Wiseman. Can he break through though with Hullet? Hansen on the way. We've seen the step over boost already from him this time. Decided to recycle and find Poteas. Good space into Hullet. This could be a dangerous setting.
Penalty.
Well, it's just on the edge of the area, and Wiseman has a free kick in a promising position. A free kick's nerve now. Then tell the free kick stop, because now people are not scoring like they used to earlier in the game.
Oh, still more squad is score. Yeah, more squad is score.
Well, this tournament we haven't seen too many free kicks going. I don't know if we actually saw. I think it's one. I can't put my finger on the game that got a free kick goal, but I think we've gotten one free kick goal from the main broadcast. We'll see if this is possibly the second. Wise Mars in and around that, is that 25 yards ish. Ruduli behind that ball, certainly a danger man to watch. Let's check out how things will go for the last 10 minutes in this one. Let me get into the comments a bit. Kizito say, I get free kicks 20, I go score 19. Hey, Charlie. Kizito say, for set your ultimate battle, you. Forget Kizito and one of the OGs and see free kick coming from Ronaldinho, unorthodox style.
Have it.
It was very interesting to see how he played that one in. Wise Mars will now bring Havertz in.
If you don't play, I command the ball. I bet he command the ball.
I didn't catch that, but it seemed like Havertz was the one who was there.
Nice goal, nice goal, Wise. Nice goal.
Big finish. Right at the death. Wise Mars.
That's the main reason why we have Alan on the
wings.
Yeah, thank you.
And certainly, the Norwegian has paid it off. They're not back into Alan Ronaldo, and that's an easy finish for one of the best strikers in game. The game now leveled at 2-2, but look, SC24, I know a lot of people are upset with how everything in the game is so aerial, but sometimes you have to look at it from this perspective. Every single iteration of Esports FC games, whether it's FIFA 22, FIFA 23, there's always a pattern to which the goals come in. If this year is aerial, you've just got to accept it. And so far, we know Wise Mars can attack in so many ways, but he just accepted the meta, added that to his game, and is certainly creating chances for him. Lucio, we're down to the last 1 minute plus stoppage time to go in this one. Rolfo sends the runner up in front. Haaland can K-Boy possibly get his lead before this game comes to an end. The pass will get into Haaland. You find space with Ronaldo. Johan Cruyff should have scored from that distance, but the fake shot just not coming at the right time. Possibly overdid it, but you get a chance from the corner before this game comes to a close. Cruyff. Haaland has to be perfect.
Wow.
It's Michael doing this, and he'll be the hero for Wise Mars as this game comes to a close. Wow. Let's go back to that chance with Cruyff. I think the fake shot was unnecessary.
Yeah,
what skill move would you have done in that situation?
That one. Just for the control screen. The keeper will just fall down. That's it.
Without shot cancel, you still fall down.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know this. I didn't know this. Let me know in the chat, guys. If you hold the R1 control sprint, the keeper still falls.
You fall.
Charlie, the boys learn the game.
I beg.
But like in that situation, I was looking for a short cancel. The ball to heel roll that also beats goalkeepers. Or a simple ball roll.
Yeah.
Could have done it for him.
Just finesse.
Certainly, because he was at that angle with Johan Cruyff. He's got good finishing stats. He could have certainly
scored. He was 5-5 so Charlie.
Yeah, but K-Boy had a glorious opportunity. And look at the second chance too. Haaland, step over, boost into space, try to go far post. Is it just hard luck with that one? Because it looked like he had done everything right.
Michael helped Wise over there.
Well, he will need some luck on his side to get through the second leg. We'll find out who actually gets the victory right after this break, guys. Wise Mars versus K-Boy. One has to go home. One progresses to the loser bracket. Final game coming up right after the break.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
It's now or never for one of Wiseman's or K-Boy to exit the tournament. We'll put you on the spot. After that game one that you saw, 2-2, who do you think has a better chance of moving on to the next round?
K-Boy.
K-Boy.
Yeah. K-Boy really impressed me, actually. Second of in gameplay, Wiseman's no defending, but like how they free handle Wiseman's in attack them things, Charlie, he be favorite.
Interesting. Who's the favorite, guys? Prediction has been open. Let's get into it. The second leg now coming to you live after 6 Esports Ultimate Hub Elite Tournament. Look, with how things have gone so far in the tournament, you kind of feel like, the games have come really, really quickly. We've enjoyed all of the action that they've brought to us, but we want today to be the best of all days. I know we are being a little bit greedy, but Charlie, the way things they go, and today being the last day, you kind of expect that the guys will put their A games on. So far, we've only had one game on the main broadcast go to penalties. We need to see another penalty shootout. We need to see another dramatic game. Hopefully, maybe, just maybe, it might be this one. K-Boy still in that white and blue kit. Is that an Olympic Marseille kit I'm seeing? It certainly looks like it. And for Wiseman's still ND all black. Does that mean it's funeral time for him? Well, we'll find out pretty soon. The Roots Esports man looking to make his way into loser bracket. Final prediction lines are open, guys. Get your predictions in. You stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis if you do indeed predict rightly. And remember, it's first come, first save. First come, first save, guys. First come, first save. And I see some people who are for big them up, our eFootball community, guys. Elvisa and King K. A huge salute to you guys. Look, to be honest with you, apart of Ultimate Battle Production QN, we haven't been fair to the eFootball guys at all. I think we've only had one battle. It was Wonder Kid and Prince Jefferson. We promise that the upcoming season 6, you guys will be included heavily. We'll be having a lot more eFootball battles and be having eFootball tournaments like this to enjoy what the eFootball community has got for us. Because I think there's some hidden gems there. Well, speaking of hidden gems, Wiseman is certainly not a hidden gem. He's been out of the block so early. R9 Ronaldo opens the scoring. Is it time to change your prediction now?
No.
Well, Wiseman has turned things around. And look, with how he played in that first leg, I don't blame faculty for picking K-Boy because Wiseman didn't look like himself. But with the way he's starting this game, and the goal just looks so easy on the eye. Crisp passing, direct football, got it into R9 Ronaldo. And when you know it gets into that striker, he's certainly going to bury those chances. 15 8-game minutes mark is here. Prediction lines have been closed. Our last prediction is from Sam, who says Wiseman is winning this one 5-1. Hey, Charlie. Blade Dizzy, hey. Blaze the senior man Blaze with agree to. This is one of the OGs for the armband term and the newbies where people don't know Blaze. People for go do your homework. Yeah, Blaze is also expecting Wiseman to win this one 4-1. KK says Wiseman will pick up the win 3-1. Squadron is actually expecting a draw and possibly extra time with 1-1. Nandi says Wiseman will win 4-2. Skatero is still rocking with Wiseman after his first game prediction didn't come to pass. Hold it, Wiseman. Looking for the second, and this one is getting into the groove now. This is some of the best FC action you'll see all year in Ghana. This was crisp football at its best. When I see Haaland moving like this, like moving so silky, like if it's some Neymar or Ronaldinho, you always they shock me.
So, Charlie, reality, no, if you do
This is, but yeah, that's why it's ultimate team. That's a really beautiful goal from Wiseman, and it's just set him on the path. K-Boy just hasn't been able to mark himself in the game well. Hello? Wait there. Hello? We've got a goal back from K-Boy. Erling Haaland on both ends. You just can't stop him. It's like the man is in form in real life in traditional football with the start of the Premier League. Banging goals everywhere, and Ultimate Team is no different either. Erling Haaland still doing damage. He gets K-Boy right back in this one. And look, this is carbon copy of what we saw in the first leg. First 30 minutes, 2-1. And now we are seeing it again. Maybe we might just see more goals in this one, the reverse elastico. This is why I don't recommend a lot of people using the reverse elastico this year. On the move, like when you're in motion and you do the reverse elastico, it kind of feels slow and the defenders catch up. But if you are into the all-one stop and they give the reverse elastico, maybe it works. Why do you think it's an essential this year?
Reverse elastico, then get angles, then they do.
Where angles
box,
be that?
For box inside, it they chop defenders. If somebody defend do reverse elastico, it could chop them. But like on a field of play, they go attack. Like, they box inside, do that one, they be our.
Interesting. Mbappe! Okay, well, it's not letting this one slide easily. For those who doubted, the after 6 man, you have to start eating those words back. And right now, look, Wiseman is certainly one of my favorite players to watch. But I just can't get my mind off faculty saying Wiseman's defense is no good. And we are seeing it clearly now. The kind of goals the Roots sportsman is conceding, you don't expect that from a top level player, but full credit to how K-Boy has broken that defense. The Wiseman on the attack certainly hasn't disappointed at all, but K-Boy certainly deserves all of his flowers. Wiseman will have to show up that defense if there's any chance of him progressing through the next one. I'm sure Montana and Mbappe will be watching this one very, very closely. Lucio, for K-Boy, who's turned this game in a matter of minutes. It just took him like 5 to 10 minutes to get those 2 goals back. Wiseman's defending just hasn't been the best here today. Mbappe trying to thread it into R9, but the defense will do its job. Montana says Ghost can predict 2-0. Hey, Adibe, Ghost not there inside. Oh, certainly Wiseman.
Can see Wiseman celebrating the camera.
They give me Kopama celebration.
Kopama.
You can't blame him at all. He's a Chelsea fan, so we're certainly enjoying the goals go in. But look, with the way the goals they go in, it just gives us an idea of how this game could possibly go. It could possibly go like the way the first leg went, where first half will have a lot of goals, the second half will just have 1 goal. Like the goals can certainly dry up in that second half. So we'll enjoy the goals while we can. Rolfo on the wing for Wiseman again. Can he restore the 2-goal lead before the first half whistle comes to an end? Hansen on that right wing. I don't see too many cutback situations for Wiseman. But this could possibly be the first one in this game. Konate. And look how high the defenders are. He's aggressive on offense, always finds a way to push up his team. I don't know if he does that with just manual pressing or the offside trap, but he just does that so well. Haaland giving the chase, but Marcos Llorente certainly has got the pace to beat him to the ball. Konate for Wiseman again, final chance before that whistle goes. Sends the run of Llorente and does find Llorente. Has some options in the box in R9, and Haaland, can he find them? Interesting move from Llorente, but just kind of overdid it a bit as it will come to a close. Look, where this one has been set right now, and the way both players have been going put for put. I mean, the goals are coming so quickly that you kind of expect that more goals will be coming in the second half. But Weissmans at this point, what he's got to do is find a way to break through those attacks. Stop those attacks from K-Boy, because it has looked sometimes like the covering of spaces hasn't been quick enough. He's been slow in recovering. He just can't close those spaces tightly enough to predict to stop K-Boy at a point. But for Weissmans, you've known him to be a player that persists. And if he keeps persisting with the attacks, I kind of feel like you get more goals to go in. For K-Boy, just keep doing what you're doing. Because I think he's been brilliant within these 2 games. The first half, maybe not to his best, but if he can get back to what he does best, I think certainly this game could go to extra time and possibly even penalties. But I think we've got a big one coming up in that second half. Let me get into the comments a bit. Brian says, Montana players. No, Montana still hasn't played yet. His game against Mbappe will be coming up very, very soon. Remember, that one is winners bracket matchup, winners bracket semi-final, and the winner progresses to the grand finals, actually. So everything is unfolding here today. Remember, today we'll be crowning our champion. Later in the stream, I'll let you know what each and every winner, remember that we're awarding from first to third, what each and every winner will be earning from our After 6 Ultimate Hub Elite Tournament. Zidane, 4K boy. Rolfo, Bellingham. Well, there was a space for him to just penetrate through, but he needed another one. But at this point, the defense is just looking too porous for Weissmans. But huge credit to K-Boy. It took patience. Look, when the pass got into Bellingham, I saw the space. And when he rejected it into Mbappe, I thought, okay, now Weissmans will close it up. But he just still can't find a way to close it up. What do you think is the problem with Weissmans' defense today?
I think they're switching. They're switching.
The switching
For
is...
Ghana here, they're switching here, bro. For Ghana here, the person I know say like I see I watching guys say he dey switch or I be wonder kid. Apart from Charlie, the rest there we are on switching no good.
Is even someone considered as the best Montana?
Montana, yeah, Montana. It didn't say Montana day form, but like I know saying switching no good.
Wow. I just hope say every single player out there who's watching, who's listening, and even played in the tournament is learning from these mistakes. Because remember, SC25 is out in like what, 2 weeks? Because on the 20th of September, early access is coming. You have to get to Division 3 and get to the ladder when they finally open. So all of these mistakes, we can't be making them against the Moroccans, the Nigerians, the South Africans, the Kenyans. Charlie, we for really produce results this year. And certainly tournaments like these will help us locate all of those mistakes and then correct them. Puteas for Weissmans. His defense has certainly let him down, but for K-Boy, he's been very balanced here today. Zidane, Mbappe, on the 10 for K-Boy. Immediately K-Boy does score. It kind of feels like the energy has shifted. And when the energy does shift into his direction, he really he makes good use of it, because he will now start putting his plays into motion. Like you see, trademark K-Boy things go on. And with these last 30 minutes, we'll have to see a lot more of that coming up. Hansen. Llorente with a step over boost, almost getting past Rolfo, but K-Boy is there again. His anticipation has been top level. Not a lot of guys can stand in front of Weissmans and read what the Root Esports player does every single time. But K-Boy, I think he's done a wonderful job so far. I know it's not easy, but he's got to keep carrying on doing that if he really wants to win this game. Hansen into Hullet. Get more guys into the action and find Bellingham. Just the space is opening up a bit for Weissmans now. And look how quick those passes are coming. Could this be the opportunity for him? Tries to lobby into Rude Hole, but just unsuccessful.
But like the way K-Boy they hold Weissmans in attack there, Charlie. He be favorite say go win. So of Weissmans in attack be sharp.
Hold it. Hansen for Puteas. And 9, there's the space for Weissmas. In the second half, he hasn't had too many of these spaces, but you just knew he'd create. With how good the Ruti Sports player is, you'd expect that he will create. And he did create that space, but just couldn't get enough space to pull through with a shot. But it's coming. You kind of feel like the next goal that goes in, it could certainly be game over for both of these players. This tournament, we have serious partnerships with Convict Records Esports. They've really helped out a lot with this tournament. A big shout outs to them. Ultimate have also done a splendid job with organizing, with tournament directing, getting all of the players in check. We know it has been wahala with the players, but shout out to Zenas. He's put in the work and he's made this tournament a smooth and seamless one. Also, the VGA Esports show giving us a little bit of the media coverage. We certainly appreciate all of the efforts they've put into it. The Esports Association of Ghana giving us the platform to do this is also a very, very key one to watch. Down to the last 15 minutes we go. Could this be a dramatic finale as we get into the final stages? Renard into Rude Hullet. K-Boy probing and probing now. He's got the space. This could be a killer goal if it goes in.
Nah, Charlie.
This could be the one. And who else? Erling Haaland does it again. Is that game over?
Oh, it's game over. Because I see one thing about K-Boy. It be like he go watch Weissman's in gameplay. So of Weissman's in gameplays, if you defeat match up to Weissman's in attack, then Charlie, you just try say you go attack plenty, you go come for Weissman. So that's what I say K-Boy they do. So of he be composed for in defending, like in defending inside. Yeah. So Weissman's to in attack Bishaba. If you get composure for defending inside, you go feel handle up. But if you handle in attack, where you catch your 10 see the attack, that one there. Key, you go score. Weissman's in defending no good. Weissman's in defending. $12 minutes. 12 minutes for K-Boy to pull off what will be a crazy one. Nobody expected him to be here. And when he's gotten here, he's made his name known. Before you go through the comments, and someone already was like, K-Boy is him. If he can pull this one off, he's certainly him. But he's got some defending to do now. R9, Ronaldinho. No,
Weissman's almost had it.
Game over.
This is massive from K-Boy. If he can withstand these attacks in these last 10 minutes, it give him crazy momentum. Cross will come in. Defense will deal with it. K-Boy can come away with it. Weissman staring at the bottom of the barrel now. Almost on the end of the defeat. Rolfo, Weissman certainly putting the press on now. You'd imagine full constant pressure at this point. K-Boy, can he hold on to it? Plays a looping pass into Haaland. Beckham intercepts as Weissman will get it back. The ball. Poteas will find Cruyff. Rolfo, Weissman, another promising position. Haaland! There's no stopping this guy. Erling Haaland on both ends has been superb. Weissman is not signing out easily, guys. The Roots player says he is not done yet. What a finish we've got on our hands. What a finish. We've got the last 3 minutes to go. At this point, you're not for listening faculty. Everything you talk, no, they come to pass. He said the game over. It's still not the game over.
Oh, it be game over. It be game over. Second, see, K-boy against Dels at this time. Your leg no go touch ball.
But at this point, we are level. We are going to extra time if it ends like this. Or maybe K-boy has something up his sleeve in these last minutes. Cruyff, Holland, you said about the bodies up front. This is actually the final attack when he go back. That was a risky one to play, but the ref allowed to play on with Cruyff. Got bodies up front. Could this be the nail in the coffin? Will it be dramatic? Will it be the final chance to give him the win? Oh, Boro! No way!
Just hold the R1. R1. Look at like Wise Max. Inyato.
He certainly with a huge sigh of relief. Because Bellingham got into that space and the goal was gaping. It was right there for him to smash it. And he would have broken some Rooty Sport fans' hearts. Wow. We wanted drama, and these guys have served it in premium style. Wise Mask K-Boy is certainly one for the ages. Both players have put on a show. Look at Wise Man's poster. It be like somebody with
Inyato. Charlie, you see the stress he pass inside, not be small stress.
Lady says Wise Man still be a red. He be a red since. Zenas like Wise Man's go cry for one man, Charlie. This be crazy. We'll get into the extra time, but this has been one of the best games. They left it late, but look, I just can't get my mind off K-Boy's final chance. He should have scored. In big games like this, you don't have opportunities coming in the last minutes like this. Squadada say we go fit predict extra time and I beg. Sporty, if you cut your bet extra time, no the inside. With your extra time, no the inside. The bets cast only if you did predict that will end in a draw 2-2. So if you predicted 2-2, then you've won. Extra time, I'm sorry, prediction closes. Last 30 minutes to go, still nothing to separate both of these players who've given it everything. Look, they have given it everything they've got. And K-Boy was inches. He was inches away from booking his spot into loser bracket final. Rude Hullet for Lucio. Now, after seeing this with Rude Hullet at right back, I think it's something that a lot of people might start trying because he's been superb. Go pass it to Ronaldinho. Wise Man's getting in the groove again that time. That's a feeble attempt. Can't beat better check from there. Wise Man through a corner now. We haven't seen too many of dangerous corners so far, but still just the first game on the live broadcast here today. Reminder, after this one, we'll bring you the untouchables. Mbappe versus Montana coming up right after this game. Beckham on the 10 for Wise Mass has bodies in the 18 yard area that he can't locate. Will decide to play it so slow and keep it cool. Proteas, Ronaldinho, Haaland, step over boosts. Time and time again, he's been called into action and he's responded heavily. Wise Mass, he's sending the squeals now. Erling Haaland has just been something else. Do you think this performance from Erling Haaland has cooled off all of the talks with people saying Crouch is better?
Oh, how is Crouch better than Haaland? How is Crouch better than Haaland?
This is just a masterful performance from Wise Mass. On the offensive end, we've already told you how gifted this guy is. And he's showing it to us on the very highest level. But on the defense, he's just not handling it right there. Opens it up as K-Boy punishes yet again. Wow. It's back and forth we go. How do we separate these guys? Look, I'm gunning for penalties, but if you're in the shoes of both of these guys, I know you wouldn't want to have penalties, but at this point, the rate at which the goals are coming and the rate at which we are finding it difficult to separate both of these guys, I think penalties might just be best. Wow, I showed you say the defense, what's up? We're all wondering. Defense has just not been there. Defense has been non-existent in this game, both first leg and second leg. Neymar on the 10. K-Boy just trying to get another crossing, but that final whistle will come to a close. Wow, Prince Bokete say, I get 500 CDs, give K-Boy. That'd be hard. That'd be seriously hard. But look, we are all Prince Bokete at this point. We are all just amazed, bamboozled by the performance from K-Boy. Like I've been saying, nobody expected him to be here. And when he got here against Wise Mass, a lot of the predictions went in favor of the Roots player. But K-Boy has given us one to remember. And can he ride that wave now? Look, if this is what K-Boy can do, or we've already seen Padia, we've seen Big Ups, we've seen Parker, I think these guys might start challenging for the best roster in the AFC.
The team will be solid. Wow. The team will check like Real Madrid, all stars.
Certainly, like the players that I'm thinking of and the kind of talent that they've got on their hands, I must say, Kizito has done a wonderful job with assembling his team. And don't forget, Amu is also in there as well.
Oh, yeah, and they have the likes of
Fanta
NK.
into NK.
Yeah.
The squad looks stacked. The squad certainly looks stacked. Right now, the only team that can go for them boot for boot, I have to just be honest, yes, possibly just maybe Kalvik. Play Province has been a down year for them. That's why I don't want to put them in that conversation yet. Maybe SC25. We'll see a bounce back for them. That's a lovely move from Weissmas. Oh, that is my pick of the bunch. This is just out of this world. Now, I've been trying to find the name of that skill move. Do you know what the name of that skill move is?
No.
From Beckham.
No.
It's just something that I see time and time again people use. But the way in which West was able to integrate it into his game is one that I just can't comprehend. Now he has to shore things up on defense. Look, if you're Weissmas right now, and with how his defense has been bad, do you suggest him going into a more defensive situation now, like pack bodies at the back? We know you can't play 3 back, you can't play 5 back because of the rules. But what would be your best defensive setup right now?
Right now, if I be wise man, I know say my defending no Charlie. I just go hold ball. If the attack come, I go attack. If you no come, I just go back and start everything all afresh.
Marcel says the skill move is directional nutmeg. I don't think so, because directional nutmeg was an OP move a few years back.
That
doesn't look.
21.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the directional nutmeg. Defi says it's flare nutmeg cancel. Okay, I think that might be it. I also look it up and then confirm. But thanks, Defi. It might just be the flare nutmeg cancel, because it just looks so overpowered when you want to shift in a direction. Weissmas has got it down to a T. And that could have proven to be the moment for him. If he finds another one, he certainly booked this spot into loser bracket final.
Nice goal.
He settles it with a celebration as well. Remember the name Weissmas. He's one step away from the grand finals. Signed, sealed, delivered. What a game we had. But Weissmas had resilience, and the resilience has paid off. That's Kid will have another one in him. Can he set up a dramatic finale? But no, time just not on his side. Weissmas, big finish to the game. And look, for all of the comments, I've been seeing a lot of the comments about ghosting in regards to K-Boy. Weissmas finishes the game, and look at the smiles on the man's face. Look, kudos to both of the guys. They're giving us a game to remember. I was hoping for penalties, but this one is not bad at all. 9-7. It finished on the aggregate scoreline. The next game coming up, do you think we'll see as many goals that we score in this game?
Yeah, Charlie, go hard. Mbappe no defending. Montana no attacking. So I won't see that gameplay. Wow.
Media Devil says, as K-Boy missed the 92nd chance where he say he go lose. Charlie. Suchi says so. So Montana really scored Weissmas 9-0. Yeah, that's how crazy Montana is. But look, I was going through the chat and I was seeing a lot of allegations about K-Boy ghosting and everything. We haven't had confirmed proof, and we had a scammer on the whole of the time. He looked really concentrated with his game. I personally feel like it was K-Boy who was playing. So kudos to him. But even if it was ghosting, Weissmas is telling us that He's that good. He's that good that even if you break your ghosts, he still go fi beat the ghost. This is the kind of performances that we wanted to see. Congratulations to both of them. They've done a really, really good job. But we had to separate the winner from the loser, and it will be Wise Mass to go through the next round, waiting for the loser of Montana versus Mbappe. And that's coming right up, guys. Don't go anywhere. More games coming up. Montana versus Mbappe. Who drops to the loser bracket? We'll find out pretty soon.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
Welcome back, guys. After that showdown, We are blessed to have more. The next one coming up is the battle of the heavyweights. And when I speak of heavyweights, I'm speaking of heavyweights who've been in the ring for the past 2 weeks without a scratch, without a blow on their face, with no blemish on the record. But now one will have to get that scratch. One will have to drop to the loser brackets from the Canvic Records Esports team. And I don't want to be the Canvic manager's shoes right now. He doesn't know who to support. But for we are enjoying all of the action. Mbappe in one corner, Montana in one corner. Big game coming up. Faculty has already given his thoughts and expects Montana to win. I went through the comments and someone was like, super defense, super attacking. So I'm thinking super defense for Mbappe, super attacking for Montana.
Yeah.
Wow. I wasn't the one who said it. Let the two guys go at it. Seems like the game is about to start. Here we have it. The big one. Winners bracket final. Winners bracket final now, guys. It's going to be interesting to see who picks up the win. Montana and Mbappe, look. Just the aura surrounding this game, just the excitement, the hype behind this one gives me goosebumps. It gives me chills. And it's an honor to bring you this one. Start your predictions, guys. Winner takes all 50 Ghana series like always. So far, for the first 2 games where we had K-Boy and Wise Mass, nobody won. Best of luck, guys. Start getting them in. Montana is in the purple and the brown. Mbappe in that white kit that we are seeing so far. Montana's attack has looked flawless. He's beating guys that we expect him to beat, but the kind of results that he's had against them is just outrageous. Imagine that he beat Weissman's 9-0. Come on. He beat La Vista 6-3. I think in a scoreline, he had, 12 goals in one game? That's outrageous. The only guy who was able to possibly ruffle his feathers a bit was Wonder Kid. Can Mbappe also add himself to that list? Here comes Montana. His first meaningful attack of the game, but Wan-Bissaka is there. He was the one I was expecting to see a right back for K-Boy. But look, Rudulit also certainly did a really good job. Mbappe on the attack now. We've already spoken of how good Mbappe's defense is. That really needs to translate here today. But you can't just have good defense against Montana. I think your attack has to be decent as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because if you attack no good way, they defend in actually. Definitely, if they defend, but means you go concede. So if you attack, if you they defend well, you don't know how they attack, that one to no good. But Mbappe know how they attack. So Mbappe in game against big ups, Charlie. The game Mbappe play now shocks. Then two people then know them again play so about Mbappe use different style of play. We come big ups.
Interesting. Our prediction lines have closed. This guy has closed. Our last prediction came from Cage Soa, predicting Montana to pick up the win 4-1. We'll see how it pans out. Montana, open chance, open space. This could be the first one for Montana on the break again. Erling Haaland is there. Kavik says, may the best man win. That's the only thing you can say at this point. Like, he's just in a dilemma. For all of the Kavik fans, I'm sure they're also in a strong dilemma right there. But Montana's just been in such good form lately that you just can't bet against him. But look, Mbappe has really proven that he deserves a spot in here. And he deserves to be in the grand final as well. But you have to prove it against one of the best. Corner kick situation for Montana. It's already been deadly from these in this tournament. But the defense will deal with it. That is something that Mbappe can certainly hang his hat on. That defensive structure that he's got. Wan-Bissaka for Mbappe. Hold it. Van Dijk. The partnership of the Dutch pairing, Van Dijk and De Ligt, is not a bad one at all. I think it's a solid one that Mbappe can really hold on to. And that's the partnership he's been using all tournament long. It's been very, very key for him to have that structure at the back and then move forward from there. Havertz, De Bruyne, into Ronaldo, some space for Montana to operate. You find Bellingham will be the first one. First shot on target now. As Erling Haaland's effort, well dealt with by the defense. So we are seeing Montana now exploit the spaces and exploit the cracks. This is the Montana that we know from what we've seen over the past few weeks. If you don't defend well against Montana, you will be in trouble. Mbappe on the defensive end again. This time Bellingham will find space for Montana. Down the byline, can he get Erling Haaland? Missed up into it. Oh, that would have been a crazy opening goal to score. The croqueta into the finish. It's not something that we see normally. But Mbappe is just full of surprises. Also, Montana is actually full of surprises on the offensive end. He can put up anything, and he almost pulled up one of the best surprises in this tournament. Wan-Bissaka into deeper positions for Mbappe. Chance to create an attack of his own. He's been on the defensive end for majority of the first 30 in-game minutes. But that story could change pretty soon for the comeback man. Van Dijk will find Hansen. Hold it. Ronaldo, Haaland. You tap for Mbappe and he takes it. After all of that defending, he's made a pay on the other end. Erling Haaland back again on the score sheet. Now, do you think this is the best position to be in for Mbappe? Because people are regarding him as one of the best defenders in game. And now that he has a 1-goal lead to defend, do you feel like this is the best position for him to be in right now?
Oh yeah, I've known Mbappe for some couple of years now. Like, let's wait and enter second half. You see how Mbappe plays. You just hold the ball, you just frustrate you. So Mbappe is good in defending. So Charlie, Mbappe in defending there, as they lead one like this there, make it just maintain them. You maintain them, you enter second half, then you see, yeah, Charlie, Mbappe be wicked.
Interesting. Montana has a job to do now. We've known him for all of those great attacking sequences. That was an awkward one to go in, and it draws smiles from Montana himself. That wasn't load driven. It was yes, CR7 stuff. It just had to be him to score such a goal as well after scoring his 900th a day ago. Now on the virtual pitch, producing as well for Montana. He's back on level terms.
Van Dijk sell out.
I'm sure Montana will be disgusted with the kind of goal. Mbappe will be disgusted with the kind of goal that he did concede. But for Montana, it's one that he can build upon. Haaland. Montana now settled, breaking into space. Van Dijk commits a bit. Mbappe's got to be careful here. Havertz. Virgil van Dijk just can't hold on to the ball. And there we have it with your reverse elastical causing troubles. Because if he hadn't done that reverse elastical, I think he gets an opportunity.
Penalty.
And Mbappe commits. And Montana, from the penalty spot, turns it around. The offense is paying off. Montana, interesting start to the first half already. Look, after that flurry of chances from Mbappe, he's looked calmer. He's invited too much pressure. And this what I always say, even if you're the best defender in the world, if you invite too much pressure onto you, your defense cracks. It just cracks at some point. And for Mbappe, he's got to find a way to relieve some of the pressure.
Yeah,
hold on to the ball a little
bit. He just
bit.
won't be careful. Like, he like, I don't know how I will put him. The carefulness need over 2 yeah. So like it is I say one of the best defenders for the game is so like make your attack and come more. But if Mbappe they hold the ball, like he be careful, like be like he know attack, be like you want attack, be like you know attack. If in Montana they attack, they see like he make Igasi one score. What are you talking about?
I get you. One like it says Montana Ishadao. He mean the tournament why he wear chain. Oh, hey Charlie. And somebody no go feel wearing chain again. This game is certainly one that I think if you miss even a second of it, why you're home? I don't know if you don't understand, I'm sorry, but if direct translation to English be you do yourself. You've done yourself some really bad harm because this one is one of the best around. Certainly, both guys haven't lost throughout the whole of the tournament. Their record is crazy. Montana has had some huge score lines already and is looking to continue in that same feat. the game, I mean, at some point, it kind of felt like, okay, Mbappe was sitting too deep. He got a chance to free himself with that goal, but after that goal, he went back into that shell. It kind of like, I liken it to a snail. When it comes out and you touch it, it goes back into its protective shell casing. That kind of felt like how Mbappe was playing. He's got to find a way to free himself. If he does that, gets possession of the ball. Now, this is interesting. We don't see a lot of 4-4-2s, but this is how Mbappe has deployed it. Do you think is the reason why he's in a defensive shape right now?
Oh yeah. Because as them band the three back in the five, like this be how you go fit defend. Yeah, we Mbappe me alongside the game at the see Mbappe fit change formation, go 4-3-2. That be Mbappe in attacking formation. But as they play the 4-4-2, like I said, Montana in attack be sharp. So if you be some boy, you go comment plenty, you go drink.
You go certainly drink. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about the big news with the transfers going on in and around things. If you know they follow the VJ Esports show, I beg you do your body well. But there was a huge transfer. It was a loan move actually, but the man is right here with me. So we'll have a quick interview session before the game continues. I know the guys are getting ready for us to continue. Faculty has completed a loan deal from Play Province, 3 months loan actually, from Play Province to Prime Lords. The boys say make I actually say why you go alone.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, the loan, you say, Charlie. Even footballers, you have definitely for go different thing and go see how the surrounding things. You know, for day one, even Messi, Barca help and cry. You go different thing, go feel how the surrounding day. You have so that be the main key for the loan inside. You have. I beg, make no bro come for me. Nothing there inside. No bro, give me anything.
Charlie, one can say what be the monthly salary?
I beg, I don't know.
we can't disclose that here, guys. But yeah, we'll be having a chat about that after that one. Kimusi said, and the lone esports player, they certainly do. It's a practice that almost every esports team can participate in. I've seen it done before numerous times. So if this is the first time you've seen it, then welcome to the party. Mbappe with a chance to equalize and he returned it, but it went in. That is the perks about SC24. You've got to expect everything, but that was a quick one off the blocks. Now look, I'm seeing two different types of Haaland being used. TOTY Haaland and Footies Haaland. If you've had a chance to use both of them, are there any differences that you've seen or they're just the same player?
Oh, the Footies Haaland is far better than the TOTY because the Footies Haaland is 5'5". Or if I mean it's 5'5" or 5'4".
Yeah, I think Footies Haaland is 5'5". You guys can check for us in the chat. Footies Haaland, is it 5-star skill move, 5-star weak foot? But I think TOTY is not 5-star.
Yeah, so having an attacker with 5-star area plus finesse plus Charlie.
So you'd give the Footies an upper hand, a slight upper hand.
Oh yeah,
over
definitely,
the
TOTY.
Interesting. Havertz. We're speaking of how Mbappe can free himself. Goals do help players free themselves. And now he's got to find a way to be a lot more calmer. I think if he holds the possession very well, I know Montana really presses high, but this is what I was expecting. Like, kick it about, get feel of the game with Hansen. You find Bellingham with that through ball now. He's found some spaces, interestingly, and R9 just in an offside position. But yeah, Prince Bokete say, it's same Haaland. You know what? It's not the same Haaland. If the 5-star skill move is a huge feature, then it's not the same Haaland because some tight situations I've seen Erling Haaland wriggle his way out of for some of the players, then it's not the same Haaland if we are considering Footies Haaland. Daka says it's 5'5". Thank you, Daka. When that kid say, faculty, you forget what crouch do you? Well, no, I think the first person who made that sports crouch in this tournament was Parker. The way he used crouch in his first game against Troyes Bada was crazy. A lot of people didn't expect crouch to be that good, but Parker did open our eyes. And then later, we saw one that kid also put crouch into his lineup, and he was crazy. Against Montana, what crouch was doing, it was just mad stuff. De Bruyne for Mbappe now. But for Montana, actually, you find Bellingham in the middle. Now we are seeing the defensive Mbappe. Look, I know we've said that Mbappe is really good on the defense, and it's not just switching for me. It is the arrangement of the players, and almost everybody can do it. We can all arrange our players, but the mindset to be in a situation where, okay, even if Montana recycles the ball, I don't shift too much of my chess pieces. I'll still have them in a very good position to defend. It's what separates Mbappe from the rest of the defenders. Like, he does that so well. That was interesting. Could have been a penalty right there. We have already seen a penalty go down for Montana. I'm sure Mbappe is just relieved that one wasn't given. But yeah, it's the arrangement of the defenders for me. If you can get those chess pieces in those positions, because in FC, the ball is being played around a lot. But if you can still have your midfielders, your defensive midfielders, and your centre backs to not move around too much, then you know that you have them in a position to defend. And when you can be aggressive, like we saw Mbappe be with the league that time around, you'll certainly be considered one of the best around when it comes to defending. Rude will it, because we've already seen some hefty Montana scorelines, but this one is looking like he won't be able to get a lot of goals because of the caliber of player he's coming up against, and the description or how Mbappe plays, just how he plays, just defender.
One thing where they can probably be say, like, you say in the Montana they want him, so maybe they need train closed doors. So definitely know how Mbappe Montana they attack. Yeah, so that's into the upper.
That also comes to play because actually Mbappe did beat Big Ups to get into the stage. Montana, you can't question his offense for too long. That looked like it was going in. But some heroic goalkeeping, keeping Mbappe still level. Ronaldinho. For Theo Hernandez, now he'll be able to clear it. But like Faculty was saying, both of them are in the same team, so maybe that plays into Mbappe's hands a bit, knowing how Montana defends, but you can't keep him quiet too long.
The step over
exit is just immaculate, but at this point, I'm enjoying so much of defending because for those who didn't know, back in the days when we to their day form, I put pride on defending. So when I see guys that can lay it down and really defend against the best of the attackers in game, I'm extremely impressed. And that's how come I'm really enjoying what Mbappe is doing on the day right now. He's got to defend for the last 7 minutes to possibly take this one into game 2 level. Ronaldinho, Montana still throwing bodies up in front. The Brazilian, with space, surely this one has to go in. And sometimes you just need some luck. And I don't want to fully say it's luck that's keeping the scoreline level, but the goalkeeper has been Superman in the post. Corner kick situation now for Montana. Cross comes in, and Theo Hernandez will deal with it. Ronaldo, space for Montana again. Just coming offside. Look, at this point, everything that Montana has thrown, Mbappe has had an answer, and that answer might just pay off for him. Haaland, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He should have taken a step further, but the chance is not gone. Rio Ferdinand in the way. The power shot move, I don't think that was the right one. I'll speak to Faculty later to see what his thoughts were on that one. And he could be punished here. Wan-Bissaka has got space for Montana to get a winning game 1. Certainly. He creeps it too. In the dying embers of the game, Mbappe punished heavily. This is the biggest price to pay after missing out on that Erling Haaland chance. And it's Wan-Bissaka of all people who gets it in. I think that will certainly be that. But look, Mbappe must certainly be kicking himself, because when you miss a chance on one end and it gets converted into a goal on the other end, I don't think it's a good one at all. Mbappe will certainly have to find a way to come back into this game. But what do you make of that chance, Erling Haaland's chance, the power shot from outside like that? I think he should have gone a bit further.
I don't believe Mbappe did that. Serious. Mbappe dying minutes like this. Mbappe irate nigga like this. No.
Look, because in the last minutes like that, I know the pressure is too much, your blood is boiling, but you've got to find a way to keep composure. And an experienced player like Mbappe, I was expecting him to score. And I think he timed it green as well, but green. You get punished every single time you miss chances in FC24, and we saw it clearly. Montana taking it on the other end, and look how composed he was with Wan-Bissaka of all people, a player that doesn't have good finishing stats. But was it a short counter or was it the R1?
It's a short cancel.
It was a short cancel from Wan-Bissaka because the goalkeeper totally was out of place. After that happened, smashing it into the open. Kudos Montana. He gets the win in game 1, 3-2. Will it be enough to take him through to the next round? Well, can he produce another performance like that in the second leg? We will see. We'll take a quick breather. We'll be back with the second leg of Mbappe versus Montana.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
It's time to settle it. Who will be in the loser bracket? This game decides. And look at that team. That is just wealth. Like in FC terms, ultimate team wealth. To have the team like this is just such a joy. And it's usually it's sad that at the end of the game, everything will cast. The new game will come before grind again. It's just the grind of an esports athlete. And shout outs to all of the guys that have been doing that. But I've got word that there's someone who won predictions in game 1. I've got word that there's someone who won predictions in game 1. And you know what? It's someone that I'm happy that he's won the predictions because you know why? He's been loyal. Every single time Ultimate Battle has a stream, he's there. Whether or on X where we've posted something, he will engage. And congratulations to him. Junior GH predicted rightly Montana will win 3-2. Junior GH, I don't even need to say follow us on X, follow us anywhere, but kindly follow After 6 Esports as well. And then DM us with your number for your prize. Congratulations. It was coming for you. I know it's been It's been a wonderful year with us, Ultimate Battle and everybody, but the kind of work that you have put in for us, we appreciate it a lot. And congratulations on winning the prize. We're underway now, guys. For second leg, who will take home the 50 Ghana Series? Junior GH has already broken the deadlock with predictions here today. Havertz on the break for Montana, mind you, he's up by 3 goals to 2 on the aggregate scoreline. Mbappe will now have to come back. The convict man, has he got the resolve? Will he do something that hasn't been done the whole of the tournament to go on and beat Montana? He's been a difficult man to handle throughout the whole of FC24, and it's just a number of people that have actually got one over Montana in this whole season. That's the brilliant use of the player lock. Mbappe should be scoring from there. He should be scoring. And just quite unfortunate, but kudos to Montana. I think the goalkeeper movement was just excellent from him. Mbappe missing from close range. Prediction lines are closed, guys. If you didn't get a prediction in early, I'm sorry, but there are more games to come. And just a disclaimer, after this game, the rest of the finals will be played on After 6 Esports YouTube channel. So we they do I'll make a coin this one. We they do Independence Day sit match. With the match go there. I beg this buy, no be serious, Bob. Make people forgive me. This be the only bar I get. We the match go After 6 Esports YouTube channel for the final. So everybody after this game kindly move on to After 6 Esports YouTube channel where the finals will be held. We'll have the loser bracket grand final, between the loser of this game and the Wise Mars, and of course the winner of this game will also be waiting in the wings in the grand finale, waiting for the winner of that loser bracket final, guys. So yeah, that is how everything will pan out. 3-2 still in favor of Montana. Mbappe, he's got a glorious opportunity to score already, and this could be the second one for him. Now he's gotten out of that shell and really putting on the attack. Havertz for Montana, bursting through the defense, still going through. You found out now, that's just excellent passing. And look, Montana should have scored from that as well. Both players are now missing crucial opportunities to score, and it's still level in game 2.
But the way the game they go, and this is the game if you draw.
It won't be surprising because I think it's been fairly balanced. And just like what we predicted, Montana's offense has looked OP. It's looked overpowered so far. And Mbappe's defense has been able to match it. Delict. R9 Ronaldo for Montana. Interesting tackle from the leg. Sometimes you've got to be careful with those aggressive ones when you are able to get a foot in. It has to always be right because you can concede a foul at any time. We know how deadly free kicks are this year. CR7 on the 10. Virgil van Dijk is there with another crucial interception. Ronaldo cross will come in deep one into Theo Hernandez. Or just trying to connect that one through Haaland. But Mbappe's offense just needs a little tweaker, just a little revamp to push him to the edge. Haaland sends the run over R9. Just try to find Theo Hernandez with a pass. Approaching the halftime whistle, and it's still level. But in Montana is just up by that 3-2 lead he got earlier in the first leg. Wan-Bissaka into Ronaldinho. Hold it. Haaland has to score from this one. And now I'm concerned with Mbappe missing these chances because he's the one down by that 3-2 lead. And he's got to find a way of converting these ones. When near post, when I think he should have gone far post. Just maybe a little mind games ongoing.
Like I said, this game, the way they are playing, you can see it's a draw game because all of them are not utilizing their chances. Yeah, so Charlie. The game they go, they say we draw.
So some draw they come inside.
Yeah, maybe 0-0 cycle.
But look at the lineup that Montana has got up front. He's playing CR7, R9, and Haaland. Do you know what? I think that's the perfect balance of a front three because you have Haaland who has a real plus, CR7 who's also good in the air, and R9 Ronaldo in the middle. That just makes it killer, like a killer front three.
Oh yeah, Charlie.
Choice by that say, but what big ups they do for there? Hey, I beg. I beg you. So big ups not go feel supporting party again. Ronaldo, 4 it. We'll find Ginola. R9 Ronaldo almost getting there. Hansen, first time Mbappe's been on the offensive end in the second half. Hold it. Just breezing through that defense a bit. He's looked comfortable on the ball so far. I like some of the patterns I've seen, but it's just not been enough. He's not had the cutting edge in front of goal there. The difference maker, we still not had that difference maker yet. Hold it. We'll lift one up into Erling Haaland. This is what the aerial plus players usually do. And Haaland did win the header, but the knock-on just wasn't the best. Montana on the break now. He'll send De Bruyne's run up front. Bellingham. We'll find Haaland again. Connected with Ruud Gullit. If a goal gets in for Montana, I just think it might be game over because this game looks like a game that won't produce too many goals. Just like Faculty said, both players they've just been too cautious. They've just been too careful for me. Even though we've seen some really good chances for, I think, Mbappe, it's just been too careful of a game, not really being, not really taking risk. And usually in FC24, if you don't take risk, you won't get rewarded. We are down to the last 30 in-game minutes. Scoreline still 3-2 in favor of Convicts Montana. Wan-Bissaka will switch over and try to find Theo Hernandez. Hansen. Ronaldinho almost burst through with that one, but right now I'm not feeling Mbappe's offense at all. It looks like he's running into a brick wall. Or have we changed it now? Now is it Mbappe on the super offensive side, Montana on the super defensive side? Because it seems like Mbappe is the one trying and creating all of those chances. It's understandable because he's actually down by a goal on the aggregate scoreline. But yeah, at this point, Montana is really doing some good defending. Haaland will find Wan-Bissaka. Exchange the pass with Haaland again. Montana almost building something great right there, but the intensity of the game has just died down a bit. Usually the goals bring the intensity, and so far, because the goals have dried up, both players look down a bit. Bellingham. It's just two great players crossing each other out. Sometimes it happens. Hansen into space. Montana gets in with a key tackle. And I mean, for Mbappe, it just kind of feels like he's almost there. Just has to be the opportunity for him. R9 into space, gets the shot away. Almost gets the goal.
Nice keeper control, Montana.
Like I say, Mbappe should take his time. I totally agree with you. This could be the moment. No way that's not going in. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. You've got to execute. Will Montana sail through after Mbappe misses all of these chances? Haaland again on the attacking end. Ronaldinho running into a brick wall once again. Down to the last 10 minutes.
Like Montana and keeper controls, they help him. Actually, the way where they position the keeper, that boy Mbappe the tingle.
Well, they are certainly pushing him up on the counter. This one could seal it. Boro finishing. That's it. The icing on the cake. Montana will keep the record clean. Montana will be in your grand final. Montana will be one step away from becoming champion. Or has Mbappe got another thing up? Ronaldinho with another chance goes. Green timing into the near post, and we are not done yet. Final 6 minutes. I'm expecting a serious press down from Mbappe. He's missed some chances, but maybe that goal has just changed his fortunes. Montana will try to keep hold of the ball. Havertz. Oh, this one is interesting. I'm expecting Mbappe to push up a bit. Now, certainly does that with Hansen. Lucio. Time certainly not in favor for Mbappe right now as Wan-Bissaka will hold on to it. Montana 2 minutes away from booking a spot in the grand final. Havertz on the 10, eating some critical minutes of the game clock now. Ginola to hold on to it.
GG's Montana.
And that will be it.
GG's.
It's been a well-deserved performance. It's been a performance that has merited a grand finale participation from Montana. Beautiful stuff. Let's get into some celebration scenes.
Give up! 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 Hey, give up! Hey, give up! Give up! Hey, give up! Give up! Hey, 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 give up! Hey! Give up! Give up! Give up! Give up! Give up! Give up! up! Keep up! Keep up! Hey, keep up! Hey, keep up! Keep up! Hey, keep up! Keep up! Hey, 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 keep up!
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles.
And after a wonderful season of excitement, thrills, disappointment sometimes, Ultimate Battle has finally ended its live stream for season 5. And what a season it has been. It's a season that we've broken some boundaries because we did things that we hadn't done in the past and we are proud of ourselves. We've hit some massive milestones, guys. We hit 30,000 subscribers if you are not counting. We hit some crazy numbers. We are now up to 700,000 views accumulated on the channel. We did 4 night streams this year, our very first time. We hit eFootball as well, and it was just excellent. We also had some Street Fighter in there as well. We said we were going to be diverse, and we were, and we are looking to even better it. For every single person, every single one of you who have dedicated your time, your effort, your money, anything into watching Ultimate Battle Season 5, we say a big thank you and we say goodbye. We'll see you in Season 6. We will come bigger, better, and stronger. We'll see you guys, but it's not the end of the tournament, guys. We are moving on to After 6 Esports YouTube channel for the rest of the games. Mbappe versus Weissmans, loser bracket final. Winner takes on Montana for the grand finale. This is goodbye from Ultimate Battle, but we are moving to After 6 Esports. So let's move before things go change. The guys are getting ready and then we'll settle things. But
Fast, boy. Fast.
We'll settle everything. But yeah, Ultimate Battle salutes each and every one of you. If you still haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? To everybody who's made it possible, we salute you all. We'll see you in Season 6.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters. Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.